scientists said, it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Second, going to be a play, and he is out. No.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
From Little Havana, just digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Styles going back on it. Gone!
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute night.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in once again, Stephen Blair. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-2. Ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in once again, Rich Schroeder. Bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Smokey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blair is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way.
It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hunter Dozier waits on deck. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Ready now for the Marlins, Rich Schroeder. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Miami took the lead in the 4th. First open back in. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of the series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, he was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And leading off the inning, David Nieve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey ranges. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff. Try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. And ready once again, David Nieve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Now batting, right fielder, Lucius Bakken.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now at the plate, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is low, ball 1. Varner at second with 2 down. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Schroeder. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded clean. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. So striding in, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases.
Now from Progressive. Next for New York, Smokey. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's striding in for the Indians. Jackie Ramirez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A pause, and the 0-2. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Briscoe on at first, nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can to the later innings.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Max Kepler.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
2-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he misses again, ball 3.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. He's in at second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Striding in, Hunter Dozier. Last time through was a base hit.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Popped into the air, back behind second. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Ramirez.
On the ground out to second. Smokey. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-1 to count. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Smokey will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Ready with the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Edward Otto. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he'll strike. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Wilmer Defoe.
Here it comes, 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle to second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Striding in to start the ninth, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back, but this guy hasn't been.
Oh, look at this. In time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. 8-6 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jake Thompson earns win number 7 on the season. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So coming to the plate, Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Moroff is off at first with 2 away. Missed with a slider. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Still even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's running, got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Riding in once again, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Coronado at third, Flores at second. Moroff is over at first with 1 away. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Max Kepler.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And ready for another shot now. Smokey. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big hit.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show. So coming to the plate, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
2-1 the count. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Flores leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a shoot? Set to get his evening at the plate started. Raimel Tapia batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at 3rd, down the line. It's a fair ball.
Eat it. No
and
run,
they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy.
Ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Nope, and that one stayed too low apparently. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2. Hit down the 3rd base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strike.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and they're runners at the corners now.
Ryan Healy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ground ball to 3rd, and they could get 2. Back to 1st, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd.
Digging in once again, Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kepler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. set for Sunday afternoon. Next for New York, Smokey has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. 1 out, nobody on.
Batting second, the shortstop, Diaz.
1-1-1. On the ground, out to second. It's deep in the hole. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw goes over to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Hit out towards second. To his right, Smoke. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Smokey will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Dozier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No runs. Ready once again, Chet Nichols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across. Striding forward now is the DH, Wilmer Defoe. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan of boot. They could certainly use that right now.
And there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hey, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The New York Yankees hosted a 3-run first. About set for base. Digging in, Smokey.
Batting first, second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
2 balls and a strike to count. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that.
Stepping in for the Jays, Willie Wagner, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and a strike to count. In his career, Smokey is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Nathan is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Great shot there of the Manhattan skyline. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Wagner. He singled his last time up. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Anthony Batson earns his 6th. Tuesday Night Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankees.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
There are certain guys in every lineup.
Next to bat for Toronto, Ryan Nathan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
2-2-2-2.
And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 2.
Now at the plate, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now to the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Two balls and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So digging in now, Smokey, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he sets him down swinging. Stepping up now, Anthony Nunez. He singled his last time up.
Nunez.
Hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. McClendon rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3. Now at the plate, Smokey, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Full count, 3-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Full count still. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nathan recovers. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over. From 106. Stepping in, Smokey, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Has a look, now the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Stan McClendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Smokey loves it. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Alan Henson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hunter Dozier would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitcher.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Nathan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. Flores leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Dozier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Runner goes for second. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York. A great start to the week. Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen,
He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it, and he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Mike Moustakas.
Now the double steal is on here. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to. Ready now for L.A., Jordan Patterson. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
High pop-up. Good is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Striding in once again, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Missed with a slider. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2-2, here it is. On the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the... Digging in once again, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Flores stands at first with 1 out. High and deep to right center. Patterson looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that.
That's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance.
Afternoon baseball. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's a strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrelton Simmons.
Popped him up. Smokey is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Mike Trout, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 on to first, in time to take care of Trout. A double play. Next for New York, Smokey.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings, down by a couple of runs, and what they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Digging in, Smokey.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Missed with a breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Ready on 1 and 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Jew sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Drilled to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. It swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike, but I can't live with.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The hard hit ball to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So striding forward now, Smokey. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run.
Afternoon baseball now. Digging in, Thomas Good. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Hit out towards second. Smokey comes up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And with that, let's take a look at in now, Smokey. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he made stop. The throw to second for 1. Safe. stepping up to the plate, Smokey, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's so old.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time. Get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Smokey will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Digging in, Smokey, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's in there, 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles with a division leading
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. There's home run number 1. Number 2, 3 minutes to go. There it is, his 3rd home run. That's gone. That's his 5th home run. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. That's number 4 in a row. Another home run. Remaining. 30 seconds left. Make it 9. It's out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. That's 3 in a row now. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with 11 home runs. And we'll have to hope that's enough to win. And now the challenger, representing the New York Yankees, Smokey. Gone. That's his 1st home run. Another home run. His 3rd consecutive home run. Three minutes to go. That one is gone. That's number 5. Home run number 6. Two minutes remaining. 7 home runs now. Goodbye! That's into the bullpen. A majestic home run. Make it 10 home runs now. 1 minute remaining. gonna do it. That ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. No doubt about that one. Now hitting the challenger in the semifinal matchup. Number 20, Smokey. Gone! That hit the batter's eye. Three minutes to go. There's a home run. That one's out of here. Off the batter's eye. A very long home run. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. 2 minutes remaining. There's another one. Gone. His 6th home run. There's number 8. 30 seconds left. Home run number 9. Going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He ends the round with 10 home runs. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 20, Smokey. That's gone! All the way out to the concourse. A long home run. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. 3 minutes to go. That's gone into the bullpen. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. upper deck. 1 minute remaining. There's number 11. There's number 12 now. 30 seconds left. Gone! That hit the batter's eye. And that is gonna clinch it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Smokey.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Robbie Agee gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
So digging in now, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The short hit hard. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High pop-up. Sinclair is there. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1-1.
Hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High in the air and deep to left center field. Tejeda going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Around second. He's on his way to third. Smokey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Striding in, Smokey. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. The relay throw. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. Ready now, Hunter Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Walter Sinclair. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Sinclair.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Reyes. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hunter Dozier would be next. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tapper up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Rodriguez is under it, and he makes. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still playing. What does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Smokey is there, 2 down. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Boston Red Sox came through late, taking another big. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Schreiber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Stewart on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. Out towards second. To his right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So Digging in once again, Smokey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Hunter Dozier waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready once again, Hunter Dozier. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-2. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the league.
Ready now, Smokey, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras gathers, and the throw is in time. Smokey is retired. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. Sunday afternoon. So striding in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Hit hard on the ground to first. To his right, Morant. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the striding in for Boston, Buster Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Up next for the game.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Next up for the Red Sox, Colt Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice. Ready for another shot now. Smokey.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Smokey goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage.
Digging in and looking for more, Chauncey Hillman.
Chauncey Hillman.
Hard hit ball to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw. Wow. So coming to the plate, Smokey. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 3-0 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit hard to third. And that's the first out. But one's all they get as the run scores. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Boston Red Sox.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Closing in on. So stepping in, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on.
Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hard on the ground to the right. It's flat. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Up next for the Rays, Romeo Maddox. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Smokey. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hunter Dozier will be next. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hunter Dozier.
Runners off for second. In the air now out to right field. Sardinius onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. He's running. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. In now, Walter Sinclair. He flew out in his last at-bat.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Next for New York, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In there, and it's 0-1. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Misses. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he... Digging in, Romeo Maddox.
Catcher, Romeo.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out towards second. Smokey is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 popped him up. Maddox has a play, and that ends the inning. So no. Ready to take his hacks again, Manuel Moya, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. His way on, but this is popped up. Sinclair is there, and he has it for the... Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
And this is popped up. Sinclair is there, and he'll bring this one in. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Tampa Bay Rays wrote an important Tuesday night. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Justin Locke. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Standing in, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Barner at third with 2 away. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle. Lock ranging up the middle. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is. Smokey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Sardinius. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Romeo Maddox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is lead off guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to first, and a big out to start. So striding in, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the... He's up with it. The throw. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another chance? Smokey has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And he is in there. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. And their runners at the corners now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and so 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Swung on and grounded out towards second. Smokey moving right. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, the winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. High and deep to right center. Spangler ranging back to the track, to the wall. Ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top. Baseball from the... Next for New York, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Up next for the Rays, Greg Bird. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game. Hit hard to the right side. Smokey. S. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers.
Digging in for his second at bat. Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the runner back in standing. Briscoe gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding in, Willard Spangler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, it's a double play as their woes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman number 33.
Striding in once again, Walter Sinclair. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Smokey aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. He's on the move again from first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ryan Judd.
Catcher, Ryan Judd.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hit down the line at first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Greg Bird.
0-1, here it comes. Now, attempt here. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in once again, Smokey. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Justin Locke.
Justin Locke.
Sent on the ground out to second. Sit in. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this. It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd.
Getting set for base. Now at the plate, Smokey. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Flores, the runner at second with one away. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pritchard is there. 2 down. In now for the O's, Rafael Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rafael Pena.
Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping. Grounded to the right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Pritchard, previously with Taijuan Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
This game is rolling as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Coming to the plate now, Smokey, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Joel Benitez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Smokey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
2-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready now for Baltimore. Benedict Hubble. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wide hit hard. Smokey from the outfield. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams at hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time to try to score a run.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Smokey. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-2. Runner goes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently,
he's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save.
Rain falling here. In now, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Round it, find the ball.
But foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now to the plate, Smokey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. picked him up. Scope over to his right. And that's the third out. Striding in once again, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pena moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And with only one away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runners on the move for second. Sports to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready for another chance, Edward Otto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Joel Benitez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It does very promising so far in this one as we move in. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this.
Ready once again, Fernando Medeiros earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hard hit ball to second. Way to get dirty and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a fastball's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stroman steps into the windup. 1-2 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Right side. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hedges. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. About set for digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hunter Dozier would be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pritchard. And that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. And there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Fernando Medeiros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. To his left, Smokey. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Kenny Pritchard. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sharply on the ground. Smokey from shallow. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next for New York, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. So striding forward now, Walter Sinclair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A bullet to first base. Stepping up now, Edward Otto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Edward Otto.
The 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is ready to take his hacks again. Benedict Hubble, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now, attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. In now for the O's, Joel Benitez.
Center fielder, Joel Benitez.
The 2-1 home. The drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Stepping in, Smokey. He doubled his last time through.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Pena racing back. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand.
Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Pritchard. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Kenny Pritchard.
Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 8-3 is today's final. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball. Jose Arena will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. Pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now in the box, Smokey, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pena is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman number 44, Anthony.
Right side and right into the shift. Smokey. Pass. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding in, Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last at-bat. In a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing. So coming to the plate, Smokey.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fernando Medeiros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in, Benedict Hubble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Smokey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit him.
Smokey will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Walter Sinclair. He singled his last time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. Smokey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Smoke toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. It's up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So digging in now, Smokey, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Benedict Hubble.
Third baseman number 24, Benedict Hubble.
The 1-2.
That's up. That's up.
Now that's popped up. Sinclair is under it. 2 down. 8-2 is how this one ends today. New York used the nice. We are inside and coming to the plate now, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Hunter Dozier would be next. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Austin in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in, Smokey, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Fay is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Nathan. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Austin over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays posted a 3-run first. We are north of the... Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-2.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
Hit right back at him. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. So striding forward now, Billy Fay. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball grounded towards second. Smokey gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Rio Ruiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Towards second. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance. Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Get down.
In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McClendon waits on it. And that retires the side. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground towards second. And this is knocked down over there. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Striding in once again, Smokey. And their runners at the corners now.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round hard, you're scoring.
One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
The 3-1. Runner breaks for third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Now a throw to second. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Digging in once again, Smokey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nunez is there, and he puts it away to stop. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Nathan. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the 0-2. Base, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. 11-6 the final score in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers